These coaches have been at their respective programs for the exact same amount of time. Similar number of wins, and Hooten has accomplished a lot as well at Sam Houston State.
Ergo Tigers gave it up about 12 times a game. 7 newcomers for Sam Houston State, and one of them drains the first bucket of the game, Kai Mitchell.
In these first 3 games, he's going to have to rebound well. At 6'7", he's their tallest and their starting 5.
Drive to the bucket, counted, and the foul, and to the line goes Marquise Reed in that game after a 20-point debut against the Citadel.
And we've mentioned in our first couple broadcasts how Marquise Reed.
The Sam Houston State team has a different look. Reed. And he'll get the friendly roll. Yeah, he probably feels like he deserves those after the other night when a few of those were bouncing out. Back out high. Now Shelton Mitchell for Clemson being defended by Marcus Harris. Bullet pass. White, little baby hook, and that's a nice move. I don't think we've seen out of him in the first 2 games. So Shelton Mitchell committing the foul against Kai Mitchell.
On a Central, 7 points and 6 boards in just 12 minutes. You like to see that if you're Clemson because you don't have Eli Thomas in this early going.
Ooh, good finish inside, counted, and Kai Mitchell of Sam Houston State will head to the line for the 3-point play. Reed to his backcourt mate, Shelton Mitchell. Mitchell driving, as you saw, Cameron Delaney backed off just enough, and Shelton Mitchell the nice finish, and the Tigers move back in front by a couple percent 3-point shooters so far. You noted earlier they want to make a lot of threes, but that's not been their calling card over their first 3 games. Nice find, Sims and White throwing it home.
Great ball movement all around there for Clemson.
Harris and the rebound of the Tigers. Here comes Clemson looking to build on the 4-point lead. Sims for Reed, thought about it, fires it, got it.
You saw the pass fake there from Marquise Reed in the corner. Fake the pass, 2 games in, but Sims seems like the breakout star for Clemson this year with how he's scoring the ball and playing well in the defensive end. Only averaging 2 rebounds per game. He's still trying to get into the flow of this game.
Juan Matthews just into the game on the wing, and a downtown bomb for Zach Nuttall. That ends a long scoring drought.
And he's done that so far in these first 2 games.
Long one launched by the other Delaney. That's Josh, who their coaches will tell you is maybe the better shooter. Despite this drought getting a field goal, that looks like it's going to end right now. Reed, and a gentle touch.
Smith held his own, forced him to take a bad shot.
Clyde Trapp going to fire a tray attempt. Battle inside. Look at Thomas.
Look at the battle inside from Eli Thomas to grab that rebound.
Princeton score for the better part of this opening half or so, it seems. Strong move inside by the 6-foot Josh Delaney off the bench. He's got 5 points coming off that dozen he had at La Tech the other day.
And scores an easy 2.
Bearkats basketball. Baseline jumper goes down by Cameron Delaney. 6 turnovers so far by Clemson, just 2 for the Bearkats. That one, though, will be their 3rd. Good job by Skara playing the baseline D. Skara. And he rattles home the tray. David Skara the other night had a big night scoring all over the court. Happy play by White, but good job to come out of there by Josh Delaney. Here's his brother Cameron. Mitchell backs inside, righty hook, and a gentle touch. Kai Mitchell, floor, and the number 19 team in the country.
I think they've played fairly well. They haven't turned the ball over. They've gotten good looks like that for Mitchell. They just haven't made shots, and recently they've hit a few more.
With the 1 foul, so that's big news for them. Tyson, the freshman, and he bombs a big one. Hunter Tyson.
Tyson was so ready to shoot that ball. His feet were set.
Mitchell moving on Sims. Stop and pop, Albert Almanza. Heading into the break, if not giving themselves an advantage. Almanza out high, Delaney, no roll, tip in front. It'll go down, and I believe it was Zach Nuttall, the freshman. Smith defended by Sims. Almanza trying to hit another one as Thomas got in his face, count it, and they're going to get Eli Thomas for his 2nd foul. Mitchell way out front, and Shelton answering.
Mitchell needed that, and Clemson needed that. He's been quiet all day. He'll take that into the half. First half, didn't want halftime to happen.
Mitchell right past Bowie, who knew it with 2 fouls. He couldn't do anything else but watch his counterpart score a bucket. Mitchell fires over White. Kai Mitchell coming to play. Sims, and knocked away by Bowie. Good job defensively as well by Cameron Delaney. Ahead it goes, and the rejection from behind. Boy, oh boy. Nothing doing for Bowie. Again, good job in front of the basket by Clemson defense.
Great job, and great job not fouling. That's so important right now when you have big guys in foul trouble. And there's Marquise Reed.
Lead back out to 5 after they were up by 2 at the break, trailed by as many as 8 opening half. Delaney fires, and that's Cameron Delaney.
That was a great idea and a great look from Marquise Reed, but he just put too much on that pass for Javen White.
Long one on the way, and draining it is R.J. Smith out of Olathe, Kansas. Pull up a comfortable chair akin to those we have behind the scenes here and enjoy all the action, and a nice play out of the timeout by Brad Brownell, and Shelton Mitchell puts the Tigers back in front by a point. Josh Delaney saw the double team, gives to Smith. And R.J. Smith looking like J.R. Smith with that one. He knocks down another bomb, and it's tied up at 41. Reed, elbow jumper, rattles that one home. That's a signature for Marquise Reed, and you saw one of the things he's been working on during the offseason.
That was a tough board to pull down.
He's on an 8-3 run. Reed from the corner, and a 20-point night.
With how Marquise Reed is playing right now, you cannot give him that open of a look.
Their biggest lead of the night on that 1 out of 2 by Newman. Mitchell looking to add on. Hustle by the senior to the hole, he goes and in. And the Tigers have their first double-figure advantage of the night, and Mitchell will get to add on to it. Nuttall had 10 against Louisiana Tech. There is Mitchell with the steal. The ref didn't help his cause on the break though, and he goes past Nuttall and puts it up and in. Shelton Mitchell building on his night. He has 13 points, second on the team.
Right, but Mitchell recovered and still scored on that play.
Tigers building out to their biggest lead of the game. Bank is open at night for R.J. Smith.
They're determined not to let Thomas beat them. That wasn't just a double team. That was a triple team inside when he got the ball.
Wow. Josh Delaney can look at his teammate Smith and says, I don't need the backboard from there, because he was reading what Clemson was about to do there, and he made a real nice step in to at least make the Tigers have to inbound, but Newman delivering.
And that gives Clemson a whole nother 30 seconds to work with if they choose.
A little shake and bake and a fire and a make for Reed.
And what does Brownell want? Give Marquise Reed one-on-one opportunity. That's one of the few looks that he's gotten in this second half.
Mitchell, nice idea. Thomas couldn't hang on, but there's Sims to clean it up.
An inadvertent assist there for Eli Thomas. He might be credited with that. He made 1 2-point basket from the field in this second half.
Mitchell for Sims, and Amir. 38-37, you see what the Tigers have done since on the scoreboard. Bowie inside, strong move on Newman.
With this big lead, Clemson trying to run that clock. You still want to get a good shot, but might as well use all 30 seconds to do so.
Great find, wide open is Trapp, and Clyde Trapp gets on the long-range parade. He's now 1 out of 2 beyond the arc in the game. Bulldogs put him away late. Going to take another such rally again. The kick, Almanza, the finish by Mitchell, and the foul. You saw Thomas hit the deck, but foul was called. You really like that Sims is coming out not only to try to hit a 3, but in a ball handling role. I think that's very important. Look at Newman with the drive. That's why he was one of the more highly regarded players coming out of the state of North Carolina. Mitchell has handled the ball well, and he's found a man underneath, and the reverse. What a pretty play by Cameron Delaney. Almost as good of a pass by Kai Mitchell than would have been expected to this point. There's 3 to go in the second half. Another wraparound, this time by Bowie. What athletic guards they have. You don't want to make this anything more interesting than it already has been. Nice little back screen that time from high to low. Give the assist to Sims. Shot clock low, jumper long range, and Sims. How about Amir? Smith defended by Thomas. A little dump off to Cameron Delaney. Thought about a shot, feeds his brother, and mom would be proud as Josh Delaney finishes inside. He'll head to the line. Newman going to come away with it, and the Tigers will let the final seconds tick down, and Clemson They got a battle out of Sam Houston State. Brad Brownell likes to bring competitive teams in to play in the non-conference.